So I want to start with my story, my life story. Get you up to speed, give you some context. I think that's super important to anything anybody has to say, knowing where they come from, things they've experienced. So that's why my story is so important. I tell it all the time. If you've known me in the past 10 years, you probably know my story. And if you probably grew up with me, you may not. But all the details. So grew up in Greenfield, Tennessee. I love my street. Grew up on Greenlawn Street. My neighborhood was really cool. I had a lot of friends that came over to the house, played ball, played football in the backyard, basketball, all those things. Had a great time. And I hang on to a lot of those memories. It's the innocence of childhood. I think it's what I hang on to the most. Growing up as a kid, I loved having friends. I loved being around people. But every relationship I had was just super surface level. It just really was. It was like that way mostly even to adulthood. All my relationships, even with my parents, most of the time was surface level because I had a secret that I couldn't tell anybody. And when I was between 5 and 6 years old, I was molested by a kid older than me several times. And that's something that, like, at the time, I'll be real honest, I wasn't sure, like, some of the things that happened, what they were. But as I got older, probably like between 8 to 10, you start figuring this stuff out. And then it's like, oh man, in a small town, you're either known for what you do or what happens to you. And so, and I knew that pretty early on in life, and I knew that it was just gonna have to stay with me. I was really embarrassed and I felt really awkward about it. And I just never talked about it. I just didn't. That ate at me for a long time, probably caused a lot of other little things in my life. Probably hurt all my relationships moving forward because I never felt like I could give myself to anybody or truly be a friend or truly be really anything. I just had this thing that I couldn't talk about. So that was one thing growing up that I had to deal with. And as I got older, and I had good parents, I had a good childhood. There's details in there, that aren't always perfect, but man, I had a good childhood. I really did.